There is intention behind everything I'm doing, starting from A to Z. Watch my face while I dance. What you'll see is that there is not just movement in the body, but there is movement in the face. And if you stop and you just watch the face, what you'll see is this is its own canvas. You can just watch my face and see, you'll know what my toes are doing. Every time I get on the dance floor, what I do is I set an intention. 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 And what that does is when I go on the stage, I then can transform that intention into movement. What is movement? It's here, it's here, it's here. It's the very last toe. It's the very last toe and the very last pinky. It's the last nerve on my eyebrow that you didn't even know I had. But it is filled with the same intention. Time, space, energy, and the fusion of dancing. And that's where that's where the beauty, the power, the intention stems from, is in a frame of those elements aligned. And let me tell you, if the moon is aligned when I'm dancing at the same time, it's almost like a miracle.
6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 5, 2, 3, 5.
Francis Ferdinand Caliente. I want you to sit and I just want you to let that stay with you. Because even his name has its own power, its own force, its own pizzazz, which is a word that he will use when he describes himself. I have wanted to be in Dance It Out, I think, since I first heard of Dance It Out. I mean, listen, I'm married, I have a child, and that's important. But if Francis were to call me tomorrow and say, can you come perform? I would leave them like this and really not have guilt, because I know when I get a higher calling, when I am called to dance, I will dance.
Something in every dancer that I am looking for. It's not rhythm. It's not taking directions well. You really don't even need 2 feet. I want that power, the energy that flows from that dancer into my eyes and my ears, my nose, my mouth, my elbows. I need it all.
So, one of the most important things to me prior to dancing is to really set the ambiance, the flavor of what I'm focusing on. So I can cleanse the air. You know, to find that peace within me, that energy within me, to match the energy with the universe, nature around me. So I use all of the elements that inspire me to dance. You know, earth, air, fire, water. There's also the 5th element of wood, and some say the 6th element of metal. But no one really mentions the 7th element, and that is love. What is the life of a dancer all about? Well, for me, I like to use props a lot. That speaks to my voice. And as you can see, I'm holding this amethyst. This is my birthstone, so this is the most powerful one for me. I don't know if you've seen the footage yet of me dancing with the amethyst, but I had sent out good vibes and intentions through channeling my work, my dance work, through to Francis Ferdinand Caliente. And I did not drop the amethyst once. It didn't fall. So what that tells me is I'm a very good contender in this competition.
Comes down to three things I'm looking for in a dancer: aura, aura, aura. For aura. I want a dancer to be authentic. I want them to be powerful. I want them to
So I speak
to get into
through
sync with
people
my mind.
through my dance, and the people speak through me from intentions that I set to give to them through the intervening process of their channels.
The Dance It Out Festival is something that I think brings together everything I am looking for.
And I can also send my mind power into them. When they get my signals, I intervene with what they were thinking, and therefore they give something back to me with my influence onto those thoughts. So, for instance, I've always been really connected with Francis Ferdinand Caliente. I've always admired his work. I would love to work with him. But he and I have always seen eye to eye, whether he realizes it or not. Meaning I send him my signals, and I know that he wants to hire me as a dancer. What helps me channel my telepathy is if I dance. Therefore, the telepathy is influenced by dancing, and my dancing is influenced by telepathy.
One word to describe myself: pizzazz. Take what you will from that. Need I say more?